Hey folks, and welcome to the Salty Seaman's part 2 of the final countdown in military movie bullshit. I'm assuming all the search and rescue SAR operations going in here are done correctly for the time. It's a lot of that what they're doing is a little out of date by today's standards. However, they are obviously not in the middle of the ocean. They are not too far off the coast of sunny Southern California, and they are trying to kind of blur the fact that you can see the land mass in the background. Without any gear and without going against every kind of protocol there is for the safety of this situation, he jumped into the water to rescue a dog in his khakis. But I guess we can kind of let it go because, the situation they're in. And of course, movie-wise to make him look heroic. But in reality, yeah, that would have been a big no-no no matter what the situation. But yeah. I don't remember if I hit on this on the part 1 of the video, but the short sleeves, we see all the officers and chiefs walking around in short sleeve khakis. On my entire career, it's always been, once a ship's underway, it's long sleeves. It's supposed to be long sleeves. Though I remember my first couple of years on my first ship back in 96 to 97, it was kind of let go as long as when GQ went down, you were able to get to a long sleeve shirt and change out. I'm guessing the rules were a little lax back then as well. But if you're trying to show the military following absolute what they're supposed to do, everyone should be in long sleeve khaki. Look at that baby face butter bar. That's the most realistic thing I've seen, besides the actual B-roll from when they shot this movie on the carrier. Oh my God, that is beautiful.
I'm talking about the classic paradox of time.
Snake, what have you done? You changed the future. You've created a time paradox.
Pretty amazing, this Japanese pilot who had definitely never seen an M16 before, immediately knows how to operate it and operate it well with no kickback. Also, the actor here is Korean, and he's getting over being less than perfect at Japanese, according to my wife, by yelling everything a lot. At least to my ears, sounds fairly authentic, but he does have a fairly bad accent, apparently. Holding the guns like that akimbo, dismissing, the earlier him figuring out immediately how to work an M16 and firing it, without knowing how to hold it, without kickback, and now he's holding them akimbo with a pistol. This guy's not getting anything done. He could be easily, in real life, rushed at this point, but for movie purposes, I guess we're going to have to let it go for this scene. I guess we can call the Marines of this movie the green shirts. That's a Star Trek joke for those who got it.
I suggest, asshole, that you stop impersonating some other asshole and get off the air. You're wasting our time.
How dare you talk?
Using curse over official channels of the military, not accepted then, definitely not accepted in 1941. Though it's pretty funny. Hey, they're in the TV studio on the Nimitz-class carrier. I used to work in a place exactly like that. We had a better curtain, though. Definitely the most unbelievable part of this movie, even more than the time travel, is no one could find a dog on a tiny enclosed ship for a day. Always make a feel-good moment when a fat, out-of-shape, middle-aged senator can take out a military member just by clubbing him rather weakly with a flare gun. So this is the first time anyone noticed between the senator and his secretary that the date on something was not right. That's a little unbelievable. Even if they were, for the most part, sequestered in medical, they would have been exploring the room and would have noticed a lot of things that didn't make sense, including things with dates, because the military dates everything. Yes, this flyover was probably done specifically for this movie, which means your tax dollars went into the maintenance, repair, and fuel of these planes to fly over in the ballpark of thousands and thousands of dollars. So there you go, movie. I think the Navy definitely got their money, or hopefully got their money's worth out of it in terms of promotion, recruiting, and whatnot. Because yeah, that whole thing just costed a bunch of cash. Pretty cool coming back. The tie-in, going to the Arizona Memorial in Pearl Harbor. Also a bit of uniform trivia. The outfit the sailors are wearing, manning the rails, are called Salt and Peppers. That was a combination of summer white top and working dress blues, hence the term Salt and Pepper. You still see it when we're doing like a big ceremonial kind of dinner on a ship. The different you'll still see it being used by the cranks and the cooks will wear that type of uniform, but it was a little bit more used back then. I always thought it was a pretty cool combination of outfits, and as far as I know, we're the only service that would do such a crazy thing. So yeah, that's it for part 2 of the Final Countdown military movie bullshit. Overall, I really do like this movie. I'm glad this has been suggested several times. I really enjoy the fact that it's they get a lot of little details right. They went out of their way to listen to their time they spent shooting on the carrier, and they took in the various whoever their military advisors were on getting little details right about certain stuff. I really like that part. The whole time travel thing is interesting. And overall it's I think it could be slightly disappointing if you were, waiting for the moment where, the modern aircraft carrier and air wing, light up a Japanese fleet. But at the same time, maintaining the timeline and whatnot, everything that was supposed to happen did happen, I guess. But overall, yeah, very, very, very well done. And, one of the more accurate Navy movies I've ever seen. I, again, just appreciate the producers and the movie makers here going out of their way to at least, in a sci-fi futuristic fantasy kind of setting, made sure, for the most part, the Navy details were correct. Other than certain things, they, had to kind of jump the level of realism to make the plot happen. But yeah, that's it. Thanks to commoner listener, viewer Lance Corporal Roomba of the Marine Corps for kind of shaming me into finishing this. So here you go, Lance. And that's all the Salty Seaman's got for now. And I'll catch you freaks on the flip side. Peace.